Good morning to all of you. Today we are going to see the chapter Accounting Concepts and Convention of Drugstore and Business Management. Myself, Mr. Sachin Kode from KKO Institute of Pharmacy, Tanduri. Accounting is an important part of our business. Once when we are going to start our business, then we have to keep the record of all transactions, that is the purchase bills as well as the sales bills, and on that basis we are going to do the tally and making firm decision. Likewise, our firm is in profit or our firm is in loss. That is very important parts of our drugstore and business management. Accounting is generally considered as the language of business. It records the business transactions which have taken place during the accounting period and communicating the result in the form of financial statements such as the profit and loss account, balance sheet. There are the certain rules for the preparation of statement. That rules is called as GAAP, General Accepted Accounting Principle. It will be described in the form of concepts, convention and assumption. Accounting means to record the all of transactions which have been expressed in terms of money for the during the period of year. That year the period will be considered as a accounting period, or it will be the from the 1st April to 31st March. This is the period to do the accounting. At the 31st March we will do the audit of our business. These are the accounting concepts. On these concepts we are recording the transactions like entity concept, dual aspect concept, going concern concept, accounting period concept, money measurement concept, cost concept, revenue realization concept, matching concepts, verifiable object evidence concepts and accrual concept. These are the concepts of accounting. On the basis of these concepts we are going to record the transaction. First, entity concepts. In this entity concepts we will consider the business as a separate unit or entity, or the owner's own account will be considered as a separate unit or entity. Likewise, in accounting, a business or an organization, its owners are treated as a two separate identifiable party. This is called the entity concept. The business stands apart from the other organization as separate economic unit. It is necessary to record the business transactions separately to distinguish them from the owner person transaction. This is to give the correct determinations of the true financial conditions of the business. It means if the owners spend the money on himself, on own self, that should be considered for his own account, own money, own money. And if you will withdraw the money from the business and use this for personal, that is not be considered. If you withdraw the money from the business or it will be spent for the business purpose, then it will be considered for it the company account. Dual aspects. According to this, every business transaction is recorded as having the dual aspects. In other words, every transaction affects at least two accounts. If one account is debited, other account is credited. Once a transaction will happen, that will be once account is debited and other account should be credited. This will happens. As per double entry accounting, it is known that any transactions of the business is recorded in the two separate accounts. The dual aspect concepts indicate that each transaction made by the business impact the business in two different aspects which are equal opposite in nature. This concept from the business of double entry accounting and is made used by all accounting framework by generating accurate and reliable financial statement. The accounting equation used in this concept, assets is equal to liabilities plus equity. The accounting equation is registered in the balance sheet where the amount of the total assets should have be equal to liabilities and equity of the firm. Dual aspect concept also described as the duality principle. According to this concept, business will have indefinite life unless it is likely to be sold liquidly. It considers that business as independent life. If it is in profit, it will be continue grow. If it will be in a loss, then it will be the sold or it will be the liquidated. That is called as going concern concepts. Accounting period concepts. It is also called as the periodicity concepts or a time period concepts. According to these concepts, economic life of enterprise is divided into the period of usually 12 months. That is how we are considering 1st April to 31st March. Money measurement. In these concepts, we are only recording those transactions should be expressed in terms of money. That transaction should be recorded in the accounting because the transaction should not be recorded. For example, I have the 15 tables. That means it is not expressed in terms of money. I just have the 15 tables, but it will be expressed like I have 15 tables worth rupees 15,000. That times we will record that 15,000 the cost of that furniture. That is called as money measurement concepts. Cost concepts in accounting. The cost principle is a part of generally accepted accounting principles. Assets should always be recorded as their cost. It means we purchase the land at the cost of 2 lakh rupees and after the 5 years it will be near around 10 lakh rupees. It doesn't mean that we can be record 10 lakh rupees. on what price we purchase that land, that price should be recorded. Revenue realization, the revenue realization principle is the concept that revenue can only be recognized once the underlying goods or services associated with the revenue have been delivered or rendered respectively. The revenue can only be recognized after it has been an advance payment for a goods sales basis, cash basis, or production basis. Matching concept, it means the expenses incurred during the period of to be recorded in the same period of which revenues are earned. It means we have to consider the expense as well as the revenue for the same period of year. It will not be like that we are considering the expense of the last year and the revenue of this year. It will be the totally the different things. Verifiable object evidence, verifiable and object evidence. It means when we are going to record the transaction, that should be needs the supporting documents like the cash receipts, payment bills, voucher. That should be the verifiable object should be required. Accurate concept, the general concept of accurate accounting, that economic events are economic matching revenues and expenses at the time when the transaction occur rather than when the payment is made for or received. Accounting convention, these are the conventions which can be the traditional method should be used to record the transaction. Disclosure, materiality, consistency and conservatism, these are the four types of conventions of disclosure. Each material should be disclosed or in the financial statement. For example, in sundry debitors, not only the total amount of sundry debitors should be disclosed but also the amounts of goods secured debitors. All the transactions should be recorded in the accounting book. Conventions of as per the accounting convention, materiality item material can be influenced the decision users of financial statement. All the material should be expressed in terms of money can be recorded. Conventions of consistency, in accounting conventions of consistency, the principle that the same management accounting principles should be used for preparing financial statement. It means the same method should be followed, so we can be compare the last year data with this year data. Conventions of conservatism means the guidelines we choose from the acceptable accounting alternative, the one for recording the events or transactions which refers the least favorable immediate effects on assets, incomes and owners property. Thank you so much.